Hello everybody, welcome back. So this is part 2 of the tour of Portsmouth. In part 1 we went along the urban parts of Portsmouth, but now we're going to get a bit more scenic and see the really lovely pockets of nature that a lot of people don't know about if they're not from Portsmouth. So where we're standing at the moment is in a place called Eastney, so that's on the eastern side of the southern part of the island. So you can see beach huts in the background, so that's along the big promenade that goes all the way to from the pyramids, or even from the hovercraft and further. We can see the sea in the background in that direction, so over there is the Isle of Wight. That's my homeland. Haven't been back there for over a year and a half. We are going to head over towards Hayling Island. We're going to do a bit of the untrodden bits you can only do outside. So let's go. This is a type of kale. Not many plants thrive in this sort of environment. As you can see, this is a shingle beach. There isn't any mud underneath, but it's not really sandy either. So plants that do survive here are pretty unique. And this one is sea radish. So that is identified by
4-petal
flowers, such as this one. There are fruits as well, which are almost like pea pods, but not as long, but they are bumpy as well. And yes, these are edible. I've never tried one. I wouldn't recommend you try one willy-nilly without an expert, but if you're really interested in it, then that's food for thought. Right, where we have just come from, we have just passed a nudist beach. I didn't film there deliberately because I didn't want to show this on video. But we are now going around the bit where the water comes right up to the shoreline. So it isn't as far out as I thought it would be, but that's alright, I can still make it round. Let's do it! Hard to hold the camera without it falling in. I hope it doesn't fall in. It's not waterproof, this camera, but I think we can make it. Not only do we have a high tide to navigate round, but in some of these rocks there are spikes that I do not want to tread on, so I'm actually going deeper into the water. Hoping not to fall in and lose everything that's in my bag. Yes, this is a slope. As you can see over there, that is an old MOD tower. It's not used anymore. Apparently they're trying to turn these into houses. Because it's empty at the moment. I don't want them to do that because that's going to ruin the nice sort of adventure feel, of trying to, of this place. It's great at the moment because there's actually no one overlooking what I'm doing. It's fantastic. And it gets even more dangerous. We've got to be so careful climbing down here. One long slip, I'm in the water. no. Okay, it's a little bit easier to go up this bit. I'll turn the front camera off so I can really concentrate. Well, I got over that bit alright. Now, I didn't actually climb that bit. No, I judged that as too dangerous. I instead sort of did a detour a bit. I went down there where there's some bricks. No, let's show you. There's a brick area here. Yeah, you can see it down there. You know, water runs in and out of it. It's very unstable, but it was manageable. And yeah, it's lovely to get my feet wet in lovely warm water. So I'm quite satisfied. Okay, a big woodlouse. Come on, move. Yay, that's it. Brilliant. So we're high up now. So it looks like it gets even more difficult round the corner. Where do we end up? Let's do it. Right. So we're in quite a slippy area now. As you can see, there's a lot of seaweed down there by my feet. No, one wrong slip, that's it, I'm done. It's very slippery. So what I've got to do is position my feet so that it's in the little crack. It's sort of a little inner bit, a little hollow bit, which just gives me somewhere to place them where they're secure. Be careful here now. There's a puddle of water. I think we'll have to go in there. I don't know what's in there. Let's be careful here. Here we are. I've done that bit. Then we go around and we can see some rocks. Now, I didn't even explain where we are. So that bit of land in the distance is Hayling Island. So that's another island next to Portsea Island, and you can get over there by the Hayling ferry, which is a little bit further up the road. The road's called Ferry Road, and I can hear oyster catchers sort of giving their alarm call because I don't think they like me here very much. So I better, you know, not hang about here for too long. Now, how are we going to get around this last little bit? So, the crack within the concrete isn't available here. Either I step onto the seaweed and possibly slip on that, or I slip on the main bit of seaweed under there. Okay, I'm a bit stuck, but maybe I might be able to climb. You know, you can't see very well, but it's seaweed free up there. I'm sure maybe if I go to the top, under the tower, and onto the rocks directly from there, maybe I will get round. Let's see. Well, that bit wasn't too bad. We've got a final climb now. I could have cheated, of course. You didn't see me do it. Let's get up to the next bit. I'm going to show you that I'm actually doing it now. There we are. And let me position my camera in my shoes. I'm not going to hold it while I'm attempting this bit. I could fall. Oh, like that. Let's see whether we can do it or not. Let's take my bag off as well. Don't want the weight on me. Let's do it. Let's go. Go. I'm up. Right, that bit's accomplished. What a lovely view we have here. Rocks, water and sand. And of course our derelict wheel. So now I'm on the beach after climbing down some rocks. So I'm going to have a drink of water in a minute. I'm going to relax here for a bit before going back. So over there you can see there's a pier. A lot of people go fishing on that pier. Normally it's a lot busier when it's sunny as well. Kids jump off the pier as well. I've done it too. Over there is Hayling Island. It might look nice and safe to swim over there, but the tide is going out and the current is incredibly strong, so I would not recommend it. So thank you for watching. Part 2 is done, and I'll see you on part 3. Bye for now.